Downsizing from Windward. What smart sellers do first. If you live in Windward and you're thinking about downsizing, the most expensive mistake you can make is listing your home before you have a plan. It's very important to have a plan. By the way, I help Windward homeowners every single week who are planning to downsize, move, and not reactively, but strategically. If you're thinking ahead and want to clarify before you list, you can call or text me at 770-626-5712 or connect with me using the links in the description below. And make sure you stick around because towards the end, I'm going to share the most costly downsizing mistake I see Windward sellers make and how to avoid it completely. All right, downsizing is not giving up, it's repositioning. One of the biggest misconceptions about downsizing is that it means giving up something. For most Windward homeowners, that couldn't be further from the truth. Downsizing is usually about simplifying your life, reducing maintenance, unlocking your equity, and designing the next chapter intentively. This isn't an emotion rushed decision. It's a strategic one, and when done right, it feels empowering. So, why Windward homeowners reach this moment? Okay, Windward is a great community where many homeowners have lived for a very long time. Homes that were purchased for growing families, school districts, space, and lifestyle. But over time, life changes. Yes, it does. Kids move on, rooms get unused, and maintenance increases. And eventually, many homeowners start asking, do we really need all this space? No, anymore. The question is the starting point, not the end. Do we really need all this space? The first thing that downsizing is is your equity planning, okay? The smartest Windward sellers do not start by looking at new homes. They start by understanding their equity position in their home. That means knowing what their home is worth in today's market, understanding net proceeds, and seeing what those proceeds unlock in the next move. This step along changes everything. When you know your numbers, decisions feel calm, not emotional. Again, when you know your numbers, decisions feel calm and not emotional. Timing matters more when you're downsizing. It's all about timing, right? All about timing. Okay. Downsizing sellers often have flexibility. Yes, and flexibility is power. Again, flexibility is power. But that doesn't mean timing doesn't matter. The goal is to sell while demand is strong, avoid rushed decisions, and maintain leverage. Waiting until the home feels like a burden often leads to reactive choices. We don't want that. Planning early keeps you in control. What should downsizers do before listing? Before listing, smart Windward downsizers focus on preparation, not perfection. That includes gradually decluttering. Start the process early, reducing being overwhelmed and stressed out when it's time to move. Identifying only the improvements that matter to buyers. So I can't even say that. Strategic improvements. Yes. So look at what improvements that buyers are looking for right now in the market. And a real estate consultant can definitely help you, and lots of research and ChatGPT, right? Also, understanding how today's buyers view Windward homes and planning the move in stages. This approach minimizes disruption, stress, and maximizes results. Again, this approach minimizes disruption and stress and maximizes results. Minimizing disruption during the sale. Okay, it's very stressful when you have your house on the market. We all know that. One of the biggest fears downsizing sellers have is disruption. Showings, packing, temporary housing, uncertainty gets very stressful. People get very stressed. And the good news is, with the right strategy, disruption can be minimized. That means flexible possession terms, a longer closing window, or aligning the sale with your next purchase. This is why planning beats the pressure every single time. Okay, choosing the right next chapter. Okay, that has a lot of research. Downsizing isn't about finding a smaller version of your current home. Definitely not. It's about choosing a home that fits how you live right now. Many Windward downsizers move towards lower maintenance communities, right? Walkable areas like downtown Alpharetta or Avalon, or homes designed for simple and convenience. The best outcome happens when the sale supports the lifestyle shift, not the other way around. Again, the best outcomes happen when the sale supports the lifestyle shift and not the other way around. The most costly downsizing mistake. All right, the most costly downsizing mistake I see Windward downsizing sellers make is listing first and then figuring out the rest later. That often leads to feeling rushed, accepting terms that don't serve them, or making compromises they don't need to make. The smoothest transaction happens when sellers plan before they list, not after. Again, the smoothest transactions happen when sellers plan before they list, not after. Why? This process should feel calm. We want it to feel calm, right? When downsizing is done properly, it doesn't feel stressful. It feels thoughtful, controlled, and freedom, right? Most Windward downsizers tell me the same thing afterwards. We wish we would have started planning sooner. It's all about planning. So if you're a Windward homeowner thinking about downsizing, or anyone thinking about downsizing in the North Atlanta area, the smartest move you can make is planning before you list. I already help Windward sellers unlock equity, minimize stress, and transition smoothly into their next chapter. And I'd be happy to help you do the same. You can call or you can text me at 770-626-5712 or connect with me using any of the links in the video description below. I will see you on another video. Have a great day.